Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number... last one plus one of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough. Clearly I've lost count. But anyways, in the last episode, we continued battling our way through Citadark Isle here, the last headquarters of the nefarious Team Cipher. And over the course of the past two episodes, spoilers, but we lost one Pokemon each time. So as you saw, there was a grinding montage to get our Pokemon up to speed, our new additions. I left a request to you folks out there, which Pokemon should we add into the team? And you're going to see, we got a suggestion from Unknown Spike for a couple of new additions to the team. So without wasting any further time, let's go ahead and do our team recap. I got everybody up to at least level 40. Of course, you'll see one of our Pokemon is still level 41, but he's on his way to getting used as a regular team member. First up is Guar, our Jolly Primeape at level 40, holding Focus Band. He has Vital Spirit ability, and the moves are Brick Break, Payday, Detect, and Seismic Toss. Pardon me. Next up, we've got Ironhide, who... Okay, so during the grinding, you might not have seen it because it probably flashed by really quick, but we did encounter Meyer V once again. And we almost lost a Pokemon fighting him. He had, what was it, level 33, I think it was, Tangela, Shadow. He also had a level 22 Shadow Spearow. So those are Pokemon that I can't simply knock out. I gotta catch them. And he had pretty high level, like level 40s for the rest of his team. He had a Ludicolo and... what was the other one? I think it was just a water type. No, Jumpluff. Yeah, Jumpluff, Ludicolo, level 40s. So we were very unprepared for that. But I was happy to say we pulled through that without losing anybody, as close as we came. Didn't lose a single Pokemon during the grinding at all, which I was happy about. Quite often I have new Pokemon that you'll see I already have markings on from the training. But wasting no more time, let's continue with our Ironhide recap. Level 40 Lyron. Nature is gentle, and the ability is sturdy. We got Metal Claw, Iron Tail, Mud Slap, and Protect for the moveset. Next, I believe, is... no, not our new Pokemon. Prophecy. Once knocked out thus far, our level 40 Xatu, Gentle Nature, as well as Ironhide. Synchronize for the ability, and we have Aerial Ace, Future Sight, Wish, and Baton Pass for the moves. First up, one of our new additions, Juggler, the Seal. Dugong. Juggler was a seal. He has since evolved. This was a suggestion that I guess replaces our lost Celio, so, same typing, almost the same kind of Pokemon, I guess. Level 40 with a Docile Nature, holding the Mystic Water, which actually, I didn't even think of this, but as I catch Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon, they have held items. I gotta remember to check that and take those items, because they could come in handy. So the ability is Thick Fat, just like Frosted had, and we've got Surf, Ice Beam, Sheer Cold, and Helping Hand for the moves. Next, another new addition is going to be Nightmare, the Bayonet, at level 40. A Rash Nature, holding on to Spell Tag. This one didn't take as much grinding to get leveled up as I was hoping, or as I was expecting, because we caught this one here on Citydark Isle not too long ago. Insomnia is the ability, and we have Shadow Ball, Feint Attack, Curse, and Helping Hand. And last but not least, one level away from being used is good old Marowak, our serious level 41 ground type, with the Lightning Rod ability. And we have Bone Club, Submission, Thunder Punch, and False Swipe for the moves. Alright, so we are ready to roll and continue our adventure. Admittedly, excuse me, I don't think I'm getting a cold, but I have a cough. That probably means I am getting a cold, and I just don't feel it yet. I generally have a bit of a cough anyway, and my nose often feels like stuffy or runny, so I can never really tell when a cold's coming on. You can sort of tell from my voice if it is or not, and I guess I sound kind of raspy, but that might just be because I have to keep clearing my throat. I don't know. I think I'm okay, and hopefully time will prove me right. So, I was going to get this recorded earlier than I did, or than I am recording right now, but for those of you with pets out there, do you ever find yourself waking up in the morning, you're like, oh, I've got, X, Y, and Z that I got to do today. I got all these things I have to accomplish. And as it turns out, your cats are asleep on you, or your dogs, or whoever you have. You just can't move them. I'll take those full restorers. So I had 2 cats laying all over me today, and it's just like, well, I'll let them sleep. They're precious little creatures. They need their time to rest. And it turns out, excuse me once again, yeah, they needed their time to rest, but they took like a couple hours. Dawn with Cipher, Egan from Agate Village. Down with Cipher, Egan from Agate Village. Dear Chaz, hello, this is my first email. Didn't you send one to me last time, though? I am sorry that I sent an empty message by mistake. I also apologize for the misspellings. I am embarrassed by these mistakes and... The message seems to cut off. Okay, so this is part of a bit of a puzzle. I'm going to move these blocks in certain places to cut off the lava flow. In a way, this kind of reminds me of, what was it? I forget the name. Was it Phoenix Cave in Final Fantasy 3 or 6 if you play the, or go by the Japanese numbering system? How do I get down here? I want that item. Is there a way to get down? I want to get down. Is it that obvious? It was that obvious. I just didn't see it. But yeah, there was a... I think Phoenix Cave, you had to like cut off certain lava flows or something like that. That's kind of a standard thing in most puzzle games anyway, though. We got a couple of revives. Very handy. So eventually I just had to sort of get a move on and say, sorry cats, I gotta get up. I gotta record this for my folks. I gotta go do some Pokemon going because I have a couple of raid passes just burning a hole in my pocket. And I caught my first Viper as I showed in the Ultra Sun live stream yesterday. I want to find 4 more to choose one. Did that not cut off? What the? Isn't that supposed to block the flow? Well, maybe not. So where do we go from here? I guess this is the path I didn't consider yet. Here we go. Oh, does this cut off the magma in the middle here? Now, is this technically magma or lava? I know there's 2 specific names for that type of material. I think they say it's magma if it's beneath the earth, but lava if it's above the earth. Either way, we can now walk through safely. So where do we go from here? This looks like a dead end to me. So we're going to head over this way. Excuse me. But yeah, I got some more Pokemon I got to go capturing. Okay, I wasn't clearing my throat. I almost choked right there. This is a wacky way to get things started off here, isn't it? When are we going to get attacked by a Cipher? You know they're out here. Was this really just to push this block here? I'm willing to bet someone's going to drop down on that block when I try to walk through that door. However, there is an item we can now pick up as well back at the start. I somehow feel we're not going to get through this area without getting attacked. So my question at this point is, how did Greevil and his 2 cronies get through here? Because obviously the lava wasn't blocked off yet. There must be a secret passage. I've said that before. Whenever, you know, if I ever had the money someday to build my own house from scratch, I would want to put secret passages all around. 2 white herbs, that's not bad. And the idea would be, you know, secret passage from, like, say, the upstairs or the downstairs, maybe from one end of the house to the other. I was a big fan of the board game Clue. I was to say, when I was a kid. I knew it. See, I told you. But I am a big fan of the board game Clue. It's always fun to play. And the secret passages, despite the fact they don't physically make sense, I love the idea of secret passages. You're hanging tough in this... Let me try this again. I'm getting mixed up on the words. You're hanging tough in this magma hot heat. That's why. Hot heat? What? I thought I was going to melt waiting. Well, we're going to melt you down anyway. Cipher Peon, Grupple, Groupel, whichever. But yeah, the secret shortcuts in Clue. So, you might not know what I'm talking about if you don't know what the game Clue is all about. But, like, you have like a square board, and one corner, like it's broken into rooms like a mansion. One corner of the map has a secret passage that's actually moved to the bottom corner of the opposite corner, basically. Same as the other 2 corners. This corner to that corner. If those secret passages do kind of wind around the house or go underneath, don't you think they would cross paths at one point? So you should technically be able to get to any room that you want? I don't know. This guy's got a lot of Pokemon. Ironhide, let's switch you into our thick, fat Juggler. Let's get Juggler some screen time here. Because I don't think your special defense can handle... Now, you are part resistant, Ironhide, but you're part steel as well, so I don't want to risk anything. We've got a double resistant... No, actually, just regular resistant, thick, fat Pokemon on the field right now. Down goes the first one. The Dark type drops. Level 41 for Guar. I love seeing that. That is one more step towards Marowak joining our active duty. What do you got next? Another fire? Ooh, no, you got a Vileplume. That could be an issue. Who are you confusing? Not my Primate. Of course my Primate. So, like... Juggler has 6 levels on this Vileplume. I think we can stay in. We're going to try to break the Ninetales. We're going to go for an Ice Beam to the Vileplume. Come on, pull through, Guar. Yes! Critical hit. No. Not enough for the knockout. Seismic Toss probably finishes it up here. As a Sunny Day comes in, if this Vileplume has Solar Beam, that is going to hurt. Unless we can knock it out 1 hit. So, what I liked about not losing any Pokemon in the grinding along the way is that we don't have to worry about... You know, we have 4 injuries on these Pokemon. Because I grinded... You only saw it for like about 3 minutes or so, but I grinded for... What was it? 2.5 hours, if I recall correctly. I'm gonna go for Surf. I know the sun is up, but it hits both Pokemon. I know we're gonna take down the Vileplume. At least I hope. At least I'm kinda sure. Oh, we're not gonna take the Ninetales down, though. That's interesting. But anyway, so yeah, grind for about 2.5 hours. I actually... Sometimes the grinding feels like a chore, but I really enjoyed it this time for some reason. I don't know why. It just felt like more rewarding. You know, like seeing my guys leveling up. I think it was because when I beat Meyer Beat, wow, you really didn't fall. And with Chlorophyll... That's not good. Guar was still faster, though. So I'm going to bank on breaking out of the confusion. We're actually going to get some cash from this Vileplume. We're going to pay it, we're going to surf. Come on, Guar. Why would the game allow us to actually do something, you know? We gotta get Guar out of there. Wait, no, we don't have to, because Vileplume's gonna take him out. That's how this game works, you know? They're gonna double up on my one Pokemon. That's actually pretty good that he survived that, though. Was that Focus Band? Or did he just survive it on one? He toughed it out. Pokemon Refresh is pulling through 4 generations ahead of schedule. Get out of here, Ninetales. Really, though? You lived it. Well, clearly this Vileplume is being a bit of an issue, so we're going to get Guar out into... We can go Nightmare. Actually, no, with Giga Drain, we got Prophecy if we can survive that. And we're going to Ice Beam this Vileplume and get it up and out of here. Good job, Guar, surviving that hit. But my idea for having a house with secret passages would be, first of all, it'd be fun. I would love to do it. And the idea, if and when I sell it, or, you know, eventually when I do pass on and the house gets passed down to someone else, whatever, don't tell anybody about the secret passages. Let them find them on their own. That would be so fun. I remember I was watching this thing someone shared on, it was either Twitter or Facebook or something. It showed a couple, when they bought their house, there was like an extra room that they didn't need, so they actually just boarded it off, and it was just like an inaccessible part of their house. And is that a shadow? Something told me. So what they did, the access to the room that had been, you know, previously accessible was actually in their daughter's bedroom. Now, they had the daughter after the house was renovated and stuff. So Ninetales is faster than Juggler. So what we're going to do, I'm going to Aerial Ace the Magmar. We're going to Surf now. I don't think Surf will take you down with Sunny Day up. Is the Sunny Day still up? Oh, we can't pass the burn on. Rats, this thing's immune. But they then put a treasure map in the house, in like an old treasure chest. Like a, what do you call it? Like it's just a trunk, basically. And they then let their daughter start tracking down where this hidden room was in their house, because it showed a secret room in their house that she didn't know about, right? So it was then up to her to find their way to the room. The parents opened up the previously blocked over door, kind of like the back room at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and they found something much better than an animatronic suit. They found like a bunch of old coins and stuff to make the little girl think that that's a shadow as well. But they it was just really cool to see the little girl thinking this is like pirate treasure or something like that. So that's another cool idea with secret passages and like hidden rooms and things like that. Okay, so Surf attack. Actually, no, the sun just faded, so Surf will probably take the Magmar out. So we don't want to do that. We could Aerial Ace the Magmar. We're going to Ice Beam the Pinsir. I could have Submission, though. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take Juggler out. We're going to bring in Nightmare. Magmar, I don't think I have too much to worry about. It's got probably, you know, maybe fire moves. Well, clearly it's going to have... No, what am I thinking? Again, they're all Shadow. I got to get my mind out of the hole. What moves could these regular Pokemon have? Because they're not going to have them. They're going to have these Shadow attacks. Shadow Rave, for example. That's what was hurting me a lot when I was fighting Meyer B. His Tangle had Shadow Rave, and it packed a punch. Shadow Break. Doesn't this hurt yourself? Ow, it hurts me. I know that much. And it doesn't hurt yourself. Great. So let's take a chance on a Pokeball. I'm going to have to buy some more of those by the end of this episode. And Nightmare, we got to switch you out already. Let's go into Ironhide. That looked like it might have been a physical attack. Physical-based shadow attack. So hopefully Ironhide's defense can handle this. And hopefully we can catch the Magmar in our first ball. I'm not expecting it, though. I think they have a pretty difficult catch rate. Yeah, he's going to break out. Never mind, I got him. Whoosh! Alright, only one shadow attack to worry about coming our way. Back here, Nightmare. Don't want to lose you just yet. You just joined the team. Ironhide back in. And a Shadow Break, eh? Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. We're gonna... Can we switch to anybody? Juggler might be able to take a hit better. I'm going to bring Juggler in, and I'm going to Mud Slap the Pinsir. Very minimal damage, but if we can lower the accuracy, that will help us in the long run. You got to be all strategic when you can't heal mid-battle. Alright, Juggler's down to 10. This is looking pretty chancy. Okay, how do we play this out now? If we could freeze this, that would be great. I highly doubt we're going to pull off that, though. Alright, come on. Put everything you got in this Juggler. I know we're in the middle of molten lava here, but you can still freeze it. Stay frozen. I believe I've heard freeze is the best effectiveness for catching Pokemon. Okay. Let's go another Ice Beam as we have Ironhide throw a Pokeball. Can you believe that good luck? Boy, oh boy. Now, I mean, I know Ironhide... No, Ironhide actually has 1 knockout till he's gone. I should get him out of there, now that I think about it. But Juggler still has 4 knockouts before we lose him for good. But still, if I can pull through without losing anybody along the way, that'd be so great. We're going to Ice Beam it again, lower it nicely. Just don't defrost. Stay frozen. Yes! So, no, actually, Ironhide can handle 1 more Shadow Break non-critical. So we're going to throw a Pokeball, once again, with Juggler. I'm going to have another Mud Slap. I don't know. No, I'm going to Protect. Let's see. It's down as low as we can get it. And it's frozen. Best chance to catch it, I'm going to say. Come on, Pinsir. I have a lot of Pokemon in the PC, or the Purified Chamber, that are ready to be purified as well. We are actually doing really good now with this. Take that, Groupel. Ugh, I was counting on a hot battle. I didn't expect to get frozen, did ya? Don't mess with the Professor. Because apparently I'll mess you back up. Meyer B is back. Where are you at, man? Now I think there's a healing spot past this room. Let me just check the Meyer radar first of all. He's in Pyrite Town. We're almost done this episode thanks to the grinding, so what I might do... Well, I'm going to take a bit of a chance. Am I? No, I'm going to heal up. I got full restores. I'll let Prophecy and Ironhide lead the way. If there is a healing machine past here, I'll make good use of that. But first, let's go for some super potions. I want to make sure that we are at least healed up somewhat before taking on possibly another challenge. And let's get that burn out of there. There we go. Now, we might have wasted some items, but I would prefer to be careful rather than sideswipe by anybody. Where are we at? I don't want to step too far and get attacked. Oh, this leads us back, okay. I don't know if it's safe. I don't think this is safe. I don't think the healing machine is past here. Yeah, I think we're going to get attacked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back out of here for now, so we're going to go back to heal anyways. And I guess... maybe off-screen? I'll take Meyer B on. That might get our Pokemon up to higher levels. So, I might come back in the next episode with my Pokemon a bit higher than you were expecting. But, I don't think you'll be upset with that. You know, if it means that we can stay in this game longer and not lose Pokemon as much as we can help it, I think you'll be okay with that possibility. So, we're going to head back here and heal it up. And I guess as we make our way back, I'm going to say that is going to be a wrap for today's episode. Slightly on the shorter side, I guess, but I'll try to make up for it for the next episode and have a longer one to continue taking down Team Cipher. See if we can finally rescue the Orre region once again and put a stop to their plans once and for all. Until possibly, hopefully, maybe, they make a 3rd Shadow Pokemon game in the trilogy. Hopefully for the Nintendo Switch. I think it would just be amazing to have another Shadow Pokemon game where Mega Evolution could be a thing. It would be really crazy if they made Mega Evolutions for Shadow Pokemon that don't yet have Megas. You know, and only the Shadow Pokemon can hit those Mega forms. That could be a way that they could bring more Megas into the game and not break the metagame. Because only the Shadow ones could Mega Evolve like that. There's an idea for you there, Game Freak. Feel free to take me up on that. Or just take it and use it for yourself. I don't even care. But... that is going to be a wrap for today's episode of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness. I'm going to say, of course, as usual, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down below. And feel free to check out the link in the description to the full playlist to get all the episodes of this series thus far and see how far we've come, see all the Pokemon we lost along the way, as sad as it is to say. And just enjoy some more Pokemon content, including some more videos on the channel, which I'll have links to during the outro. And if you want to subscribe for some daily Pokemon content from the Professor, you can do so during the outro as well. And with that, we are once again complete. I want to say once more, thank you for watching, everybody. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.